What's up, YouTube? This is Too Raw for TV. Malfunction, major malfunction. Well, Democratic presidential nominee Kamala, Cam Harris, was giving a speech in Flint, Michigan, when her teleprompter promptly stops working. And since Kamala Harris couldn't ad-lib a fart in a bean eating contest, she got stuck. She got stuck, ladies and gentlemen. And she kept repeating 32 days. She couldn't think off the top of her head. She was like a deer in the headlights. And here it is for you right here.
Remember his number? 32. Today we got 32 days until the election.
It is right here where she knew she was fucked.
So 32 days. 32 days. Okay, we got some business to do. All right. 32 days. And we know we will do it. And this is going to be a very tight race until the very end. This is going to be a very tight race until the very end. We are the underdog, and we know we have some hard work ahead.
You're up in the polls. You better thank a union member. Yeah. You see that look she had? Let me play that again.
Remember his number? 32. Today we got 32 days until the election.
Everything's all good until right there.
32 days. 32 days. Okay, we got some business to do. All right. 32 days. And we know we will do it. And this is going to be a very tight race until the very end. This is going to be a very tight race until the very end. We are the underdog, and we know we have some hard work ahead.
Lord have mercy, man. That's sad. That's what happens when you use a teleprompter all the time. And this is what happens when you're a puppet, when you have speech writers that write what you got to say. I'm not saying she's a dumb person, but everybody isn't gifted at being extemporaneous. Everybody's not good at that. I've seen people say she's a great orator. What are you talking about? No, she's not. Compared to her, George W. Bush might be a great orator. Mister, we're not going to stop till we have them in cufflinks. Don't you mean handcuffs, Mr. President? Oh, yeah, that's what I meant. Compared to her, damn, he's goddamn Ronald Reagan. But yeah, man, this is what we're talking about when we say that she's a puppet. Politically, she's an airhead. She's an empty suit. She can't give an interview without it being scripted. She's in tightly controlled situations, and she has to be fed what to say word by word. And when she goes on a tangent, when she's trying to explain something, she has constipation of the brain. Look, sometimes I get accused of being too wordy. Dumb it down a little bit, Too Raw. Dumb it down, Big Mike. But her problem is she speaks in these weird platitudes. Well, we have a situation where Our goal is to win an election. And in this election, you have a choice. And the choice is between something very, very, very true and something that's something else. And that something else is what we can't afford. We can't afford 4 more years of Donald Trump. We can't afford that. So that's why we need to wait no more. And we got to get out and we got to vote. And she has to vote. And he has to vote. And we all have to vote. And we have to make sure our vote counts. What are you talking about? But that's how she sounds. But, you know, at this point, man, it's not going to matter. If she was running up against any other Republican, she'd be toast. But because Trump has revealed himself, I don't know what's going on with Trump, man. I think personally, Donald Trump has health issues. I think he's in somewhat bad health. When I say bad health, I don't mean like he's on death's bed or anything like that. But he clearly he's not the same Trump that he was 8 years ago, even 4 years ago. You know, 4 years ago, he was president, so he can only do so much campaigning because he'd be president. But 8 years ago, that was a different Trump. Trump is going around just saying dumb shit himself, you know, so he ain't much better either. But yeah, this election here, this is the worst election I have ever observed in my lifetime. And I've been observing these elections since I was 12 years old, back when it was Clinton, Bush, and Perot. I'm writing their names down right now. And what I remember about that election was Clinton was hammering home the economy, which was not very good because we were in a recession. 12 years of Reagan-Bush. And we need a change. And he was going to be a new Democrat because the Democrats of before, Carter, Mondale, and Dukakis, the right portrayed them as typical New Deal, FDR, spend and tax liberals who want to spend your tax dollars. But Clinton was able to deflect that by bringing up Bush going for the second biggest at the time tax increase in American history. Never mind the fact that that tax increase was pushed by Democrats. Clinton conveniently left that out. Bush was like, wait a minute. We can't just change horses and streams. Gotta go with the flow. Don't want to go against what we're doing. It's been working. The greatest national expansion ever. He was basically trying to run on Ronald Reagan's legacy, but Ronald Reagan had been gone, and while Bush was a war hero, the economy was screwed. And that election cycle was dominated by domestic issues. Bush's strength was foreign policy. Plus, Bush was not good on the stump. He was a lot better than her ass. And Ross Perot, you know, he was running on the, you know, the devil, you know, he was like a precursor to Trump. He was running, you know, we got to fix this national debt. And both sides are the problem, you know. The problem is, see, Democrats and Republicans, they're not getting things done. Vote for me, see. That was a much more entertaining election than this one. Much more. And they didn't have the benefit of social media. This election right here is the worst one I've seen ever. That's why I don't blame people who ain't voting, man. I don't blame you. Or voting third party. I voted for Dr. Cornel West. I voted third party. Now you vote for who you want to vote for, but the choice sucks, man. But anyway, that's all I got to say about it. Tell me what you guys think.